Hello, friends. This is Mohit. I run a platform called Moneyfront, and I'm here to talk about investment options for people who are retired and what are the options which are available and what should be your thought process more importantly once you're retired. Look, so the profile of people varies with each age group, and there are many factors and many variables which are involved when you determine how a person should be investing. There is no one size fit all formula, and every scenario, every person, every situation, every individual is a unique case, and you have to customize plans and customize options for everyone depending on his or her own requirements, right? When you are young, you have no families, no liabilities, or even when you have families, you have a long earning career ahead of you. You can take more risk, you can go into aggressive options, and perhaps you don't have to rely on regular income. You have your salaries or your professional money is coming in, right? So you don't need other sources to give you money. But when you're retired, your risk tolerance suddenly changes. You are more cautious. You want safety first and then aggression. Obviously, everyone wants gains, but you want calculated gains. You don't want gains which can really erode your capital at times or can lead to huge volatility in your savings or hard earned savings, right? Because that savings will fetch you monthly income. You are looking forward to some fixed flows. So most of the people I have seen at that age bracket typically invest into fixed deposits, right? But look, the sad part about fixed deposits is the rate of return is extremely low. It is not something which will even fight inflation for you, right? So in real sense, your money is actually degrowing. If your fixed deposit rate is 5.5%, your expenses every year are growing over 5%, 6%, right? So that means on a real sense your money is not growing. It is just about preserving what you can save for or what you can consume, basically. So that's not the right strategy. You typically need instruments which will give you 2%, 3% over inflation rate, so that your money actually grows while it is safe and can give you something back also. I'm not today talking about equity investments or aggressive investments. I will just lay on the table two very simple and very interesting options for retired people, right? And will not try and make it very complex. Maybe in a next video, I can tell you some more options through mutual funds and other products. But today, I'm going to tell you about very, very simple options which can replace your fixed deposits. Because to my mind, what I have seen is most of the retired people only rely on fixed deposits, and that's absolutely wrong. You should not be doing that because that's actually not growing your money. That is in fact depleting your money to some extent on a real sense. So what are these two good options? What are these two very attractive options which are very safe, guaranteed, gives you a short return, and you can blindfold invest into them? Number one, it is called Pradhan Mantri Vyay Vandan Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Vyay Vandan Yojana. This is offered by LIC of India. It's an assured return of 7.4% every year. Who can invest? Anyone who is above 60 years of age can invest into this scheme. The money is locked for 10 years. So this is a product for 10 years. You can redeem. Yes, of course you can withdraw, but there are certain very specific cases and limits onto how you can redeem. So ideally you have to be very comfortable. Invest only that portion which you are comfortable parking aside for 10 years. But the good part is it can give you monthly interest. So every month you will keep getting some inflows. Every month you will have a fixed rate of return, which is 7.4%. So if you have invested, let's say 10 lakh rupees, just for sake of simplicity of computation, every year you will get 7.4% return, which means on an investment of 10 lakhs, you will get 74,000 rupees return every year, right? Which is 6,000 rupees, 6,000 some 200 something rupees every month. And that's a good fixed assured return, and at the end of the tenure you will get your principal back. So principal is not whatever going down or going or being volatile. It is safe and secure, and you will get your entire principal back. And 7.4% today is much better than any bank FD, and it is absolutely safe and secure instrument. For people who invest before 31st of March 2022, this rate will be locked for 10 years. After that, the rate can change every year for you. Every year, the rate gets redetermined, but I think honestly that is also fine. The scenario on the rates is such that the rates are likely to go up only in future, at least after a year, if not now, right? So this is one of the finest instruments which is available to you. Second instrument, which is even better to my mind, is Senior Citizen Savings Scheme (SCSS). Who offers it? Government of India. दिस इज बैक्ड बाय गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। आपको कहाँ मिलेगा? यू कैन गो टू एनी स्टेट बैंक, SBI, एनी अदर PSU बैंक, you can go to post offices. They also offer you the scheme. This is available in blocks of 5 year. So after age 60, again, that's the minimum entry age. You can invest in blocks of 5 year, and every 5 year you can renew it for next 2 years, next two blocks basically, or next one block, sorry. So you can invest at the age of 60, renew it at age 65, and that's how it is run. Again, the rate of return is same, 7.4% per annum. The maximum amount allowed to be invested in both these schemes, which is Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandan Yojana and Senior Citizen Savings Schemes, is 15 lakhs only. You can't invest beyond that, below which you can invest any amount, right? So two very good options. Interest payment frequency can be anything. It can be monthly, quarterly, half yearly, semi-annual, annual. आपको जैसे interest चाहिए आप वैसे लीजिए. This interest will be clubbed to your overall income. If you have other income sources, if you have pension incomes, if you have interest income, other income sources, everything will be clubbed together and will be taxed at your tax bracket basically, right? So you have to be careful about that. SCSS say up to 50,000 rupees you can claim as deduction. SCSS investment is also eligible for ATC deduction, which is 1.5 lakhs every year. So this is eligible as ATC deduction, and the income received up to 50,000 is also tax deductible अंडर सेक्शन 80TT। थोड़ा टेक्निकल है, बट आपके हिसाब से आपको सिर्फ इतना समझना है कि 7.4% इंटरेस्ट आएगा, वो आपके ओवरऑल इंटरेस्ट इनकम में क्लब हो जाएगा. इफ यू डोंट हैव एनी इंटरेस्ट इनकम और एनी सोर्सेज ऑफ इनकम, देन इट इज एब्सोल्युटली फाइन टू रिसीव इट, एंड दिस इज वेरी वेरी सेफ एंड वेरी सिक्योर instrument. SCSS can be invested at age 55 also if you have taken early retirement or a VRS option. So that option is also available. You can explore if you want. So these are two of the finest instruments which are available for anyone who is in that age bracket, who wants safe, regular income without any risk, without any volatility, safety of capital. There is nothing better than senior citizens saving schemes and Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandan Yojana. Please go ahead, whatever you are comfortable with, invest that amount. Just take care that liquidity is not very easily available in both the schemes. So invest only that amount which you're okay to park and lock. Don't just go ahead and put all your savings into these two instruments. For other portion which you want to keep liquid and keep withdrawing and available for you at your beck and call, we will discuss more options in our next series. Thank you so much. Please stay safe and have a good life. Thank you.